Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Nails in Orbit. Today I'm doing a challenge on myself. I am doing 5 SANRIO characters on my right hand using my non-dominant hand, and honestly it was a struggle. It was a little bit of a struggle. We made it through. The thumb was actually the easiest, surprisingly enough, but we're gonna start with Gudetama. I'm really excited. He was so cute. I really didn't know the name of this character, but I was looking up SANRIO characters and he's absolutely adorable. So we're going to start off with him. Now that I like putting characters on my thumb, I thought it would be fun to put his little cutiness on my thumb. So throughout this video, I'm just going to keep throwing tips with drawing with your non-dominant hand out there so we can just try our best to get better at this. I used to only do like easier drawings, but I feel like these were good, easy characters to try to draw with my non-dominant hand. So first tip I would say is use your hand as an anchor because you're going to be naturally more wobbly using your non-dominant hand. So use your hand as an anchor. As you can see, I always lay my hand onto my other hand. So I picked these characters because they were so simple. So first we're just starting out with what is this part called? Oh my God, the egg white part. And this is a great character to start with because you can be a little bit organic. Like it doesn't have to be a perfect shape to match his little egg white area. So I just made a big blob on my nail, picked what space I wanted, and now we're going in with a little yolk. So just take your time. This is going to be a lot slower than usual. Like I had to speed this up extra, and it doesn't even look like I speeded it up extra, but I was going very slow. So just take your time and watch your favorite show so you don't get frustrated and keep going. I'll let you guys watch for a little while. So now that I color blocked everything, we're going to go in with the most intimidating part, the line work. So just make sure when you get your brush, you wipe it on the palette so it's evenly coated on the brush. I just get kind of as little as possible because you're going to be moving slowly and you don't want any of the gel polish to move or anything like that. And we just start doing the lines. Go as slow as possible and just use whatever brush length you're comfortable with, like whichever one is your favorite, and just slow little swipes. The challenge I had with the line work was that you can fix it. Like say I go inside the white, you can easily fix that by putting white on top. But if you go on the outside, that's where the challenge lies because you'll actually have to wipe that off. So just try your best, like just take your time because there was a few points where like especially I'll show you on Keroppi where I just kind of like the line work gets a little crazy on the outside and it's harder for me to fix. So anyway, just be confident with it. You got this. And here we are about to finish Gudetama. And please excuse my pronunciation if any of these names are incorrect. So here he is. We're just going to throw on a top coat. I went with short nails again today because I have to go do some interviews and stuff like that. So I wanted to not be with my claws. I'm unfortunately not a full-time nail tech yet. So I need to get a little bit of steady cash flow. All right, so I had to have a little bit more tame nails this week, so you guys will see two sets of short nails with simple characters on them. So that's why. And now we're going right into Cinnamoroll. So Cinnamoroll is a little bit difficult because their ears are so long. So I debated honestly, because I was like, this is 5 characters, it's a lot of characters. So I actually debated just doing Cinnamoroll and putting Cinnamoroll's ears all the way to the other nails. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to do all 5 of these characters. All right. So Cinnamoroll's ears are a little bit cut off, but whatever. All right. So my next major tip for doing nail art on with your non-dominant hand, I would use, if you have it, use liner gels for the characters. All these characters were done with liner gels instead of like just regular D&D gel polish, because you are moving so slow and so much, like just so much slower than you usually are. It does stop a little bit of pooling or like unevenness a little bit more. I just felt like I could work even slower since I had the thicker gel polish. So that's what I recommend. I did all of these with the Nails by Dev liner gels, and I would mix them if I needed to, just like I do the regular D&D. You can obviously still use the regular one. I'm just saying if you haven't, it might make it a little bit easier for you. I also think when I do draw Cinnamoroll the next time, I will draw them at like a slant so you can see a little bit more of their ears, because I lost a little bit of the dramaticness of the size of Cinnamoroll's ears here. And now we're just going in with our blue. I didn't notice that Cinnamoroll is the only character I picked that had a different outline color that wasn't black. So I don't know how much it fits in, but Cinnamoroll is cute and one of the main characters, I feel like. So I knew you guys would want to see Cinnamoroll. So there they are. I'm just gonna let you guys know before you finish watching this, I struggled with Cinnamoroll's mouth. Like everything is fine at the end when I paint over it, like everything looks fine, but I kept layering it and layering it and it just looked so crazy right here. So yes, and I didn't have the eyes on at this point, so I was just like, this looks so funky. This just shows, just keep going. Even if you don't think it's looking how you want it to look at the moment, just keep going. And by the time it ends, it's gonna look cute, because look at this, looking cute. Woo! All right, and let's begin. Hello Kitty. And again, I apologize. I get so close to the edge of the screen so many times. Filming my right hand was a lot harder than filming my left hand like usual. So I don't know how many more right hands you guys are going to see in the near future, but that's all right. I just didn't want these to be press-ons this week. I wanted them to be nice and strong so they weren't going to fall off or anything like that, because I don't glue my press-ons on. I use like the double sticky situation. So sometimes they do pop off and I didn't want to risk that this week. So now we're just doing Hello Kitty. So I started with my slanted oval, go right into the ears, and then just keep color blocking and we'll get to the line work. I want to know, do you guys paint on your with your non-dominant hand a lot? It's quite a challenge, I feel like, for everyone. I tried, actually, let me tell you guys this attempt. So I tried to do the like paint on tape or something like that, cure it and like place it on your nail. I tried that with Hello Kitty. This is actually my second time drawing Hello Kitty. And then I had to stop and then come back and do these nails the next day because I got frustrated because I tried it and I accidentally cut it out before taking the gel layer off, and then I couldn't separate the two pieces of freaking duct tape. So it was just super thick and I couldn't glue it onto my nails because it wouldn't like curve enough. So I'm gonna eventually do that for you guys so we can see if it'll make it easier to do our non-dominant hand. I mean, to paint with our non-dominant hand, but that was quite a challenge. Quite a challenge. So right here was my first true like smaller oval slash circle. It was so hard. I was just messing up left and right. But I kind of just got the line work how I needed it all around the circle. And I was like, I'm just going to come back and fix this because it'll be a lot easier than trying to make the circle perfect right now. But you can see all over the red, I'm just throwing the black. But again, much easier to fix than it is to draw it perfectly in this case, using your non-dominant hand. See, easy peasy fix. I didn't show you guys all the touch-ups, but after like I do the line work, I do quite a bit of touch-ups and I do them slowly and it's easier for me off of camera because I'm kind of more further away from my face, but so I didn't film all the touch-ups, but yeah, I can get a little bit closer if I'm not on the camera. So I showed you a little bit of touch-ups here and there, and then of course I was being a perfectionist, so I did, like I said, more off camera. And look at that, look at Hello Kitty. Ooh. I think another struggle for doing your non-dominant hand is getting the placement exactly the way you want it, because I feel like the placement was just a little bit off. But anyway, now it's time for Keroppi. Woohoo! Keroppi, I love his colors, just so nice and bright. So I mixed like a pastel, like I think banana smoothie, and oh my gosh, what did I mix? Oh, banana smoothie, and then the bright like primary yellow from the primary collection of the liners. So that's how I got this perfect color. So at this point with Keroppi, I was super confident. I liked the placement. I liked the size. We were going good. But then this one on the line work, this one it caused me the biggest struggle, I think. I don't know why, but it truly did. It truly did. I think I was going a little bit too fast because when it got to Keroppi and Purin, I was like speed fast. I was trying to be done. I was really hungry. So my quality was a little lacking, if I'm going to be honest. And you will paint your nails by accident all the time. I've noticed that's like the main thing. I kept painting the other nails or like certain spots of my nails I wasn't trying to paint, like, and then I'd accidentally cure them. So just be careful. And here we are, just about done with Keroppi. Super cute. He's probably my favorite color. Actually, I lied. I think my favorite is actually this one we're doing right now. Definitely my favorite. Super cute. And I did this one super fast. This is what I did this character and Tuxedo Sam on one of my best friends, one of the very first, if not the very first character design I did on for a client, you know, besides my sister. But yeah, so this was a good one, super cute. But this one has a little special place in my heart, and the placement was a little crazy. You guys will see at the end. It's like very ear forward. So, but yeah, very cute. One color, super. This is like the super good beginner character. Very easy and a lot of room for error and just still cute, you know. So for the line work here, I do not have a brown liner, but I do have a brown gel polish. So I just mixed a little bit of the brown gel polish into the black liner because I wanted it to almost be black lines, but his line work is brown. So it worked out perfectly, worked out fine. Definitely my favorite one. Like the best one for last for me. And then the eggy. I'm trying to think who's next. First, Purin, and then Gudetama. And then Hello Kitty, Cinnamoroll, and then Keroppi, I think. What would you guys choose? Tell me your order of favorites of any SANRIO character, not just these guys. And there he is in all his glory. Look how cute he is. I accidentally glued stuff, cured the gel on me. So anyway, this is the reveal of the beautiful characters. Yay. I was a little hard on myself because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So they weren't exactly perfect, but remind yourself, this is with your non-dominant hand and you guys can totally do it. Give it a try. These are the perfect characters to try it with. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.